We were doing. It was Year of the Dragon Age, and then it became Year of the Snake. And I said, Snake is just a tiny dragon without wings, and I'm going to allow it. And if I'm not finished by next Lunar New Year, project took longer than I thought it would. Um, I'm still in Origins. I only talk about it during Dragon Age streams, not during every stream, and I might have to change that. um, because I think it's slowing me down. But when last we left our heroes, I had acquired Zevran and started the Redcliffe quest. So, this time around, I did Redcliffe. Bleh, word speaky speak hard. I did Redcliffe and I did the Sacred Ashes quest. As a reminder, I have the wiki up because I don't want to miss anything. I want this to be as completionist a playthrough as I can possibly. I'm wringing this sucker dry. The puzzles in the Sacred Ashes quest, super easy with the walkthrough. Bless. I remember it took me a while to get those during my stream run. Um, Maybe next time I play, I'll remember half of the things I've read in this wiki and won't need it anymore. Chances are low, though. I have a bad recall. Yeah, we did Redcliffe, saved the village. Most of the soldiers, the like NPC soldiers, dead though. I tried my best. My best was not good enough. We used the secret tunnel to get in the castle, found the blacksmith's daughter, proceeded to Connor. I did make a note remembering that last time I did this, the courtyard was a super big slog for me. Part of the problem, I either forgot or didn't realize that you can run over to the gate and hit a lever and get help from people. So that was useful. Also, just in general, I think because I knew how hard it was, I was more prepared. Like, I made a party that made more sense and was just more prepared for how bad that fight is. Um, we ran into our old friend Chowan from the tower. As a reminder, I'm playing a mage this run, so I got to see him in my opening. I was really curious to see, like, how do I interact with him knowing him personally rather than him just being like a rando mage. Um, we asked the circle for help and then traveled to the Fade ourselves, since we're a mage, to fight the demon. And that was 1 day's worth of gaming. Second day's worth of gaming, and then I just kind of stopped playing because we were doing Dragon Age streams, and I was like, I'm gonna play Veilguard a bunch. um, we went to Haven for the Earn a Sacred Ashes quest. Bringing Zev with you on this quest gets some fun dialogue. Like, I actually, so usually I'm like, definitely bring Liliana because this is like personally going to be relevant to her. I decided to leave Liliana behind this time and bring Zev as my rogue, and it was a lot of fun. When you go to the Chantry, he says just once I'd like to go to a rural town and find a festival or an orgy, which I giggled at. Even with the walkthrough, this quest was annoying. It was better. It was much better, but it was still meh. There's lots of swarms of enemies, including multiple drakes. And the drakes are like, I tactically tended to try to take out the drakes first all at once. This was the first time where I had to really micromanage my party and not just let them do whatever, because I was getting a little fucked up. We took the ashes back to Redcliffe. Eamon, I really like when he wakes up, he notes that Logain's actions don't make sense for the man he knows. and it did make me think of the secret ending for Veilguard, which I'm not going to go into details, but if you've played Veilguard, then you know that they did a thing that connects all the games basically in a really interesting way. It's a shame we're probably never going to see a payoff on that because that sounded really cool. My robot just yelled at me. I guess my package got delivered. Scared the bejesus out of me. I was like, what? Because for one thing, it's muted, so it can't be accidentally hearing my voice and doing a thing. Because I muted that fucker, so it can't spy on me. But I still like getting notifications to let me know I have a package. And occasionally I'll unmute it to do a timer. Oh, and it's a good speaker. Because my phone casts to it. It's a good music speaker. Anywho, sidebar. But yeah, so I liked because that's just such a throwaway line, like, oh, he's not acting like himself. And now in hindsight, like, he kind of wasn't acting like himself. That's the point. It's really cool. When I finally get to Veilguard, we can like go back and really dig into what we think of the final bosses for every game. Or I guess Logan's not really a final boss; he's a mid boss, but still, like the bosses for all the games and like how it connects to the end of Veilguard. And I'm really interested to do that, but I want to wait. I know Veilguard's been out for several months, but there are people who haven't finished it yet, and I want to. You can keep if you're here because I'm talking about Origins, which is your favorite game, then I want you to be able to keep listening. But you should play Veilguard. Veilguard was really good. It's already the codexes have been making me cry. There's some very sweet codexes in there. There's again no details, but there's an Antoine of Evka one that you find in Hossberg that made me cry a little bit. Um, I just locked in my romance with Lucanus, and his logbook entry right after that is so sweet. There's some good, like, read your codexes. The ones in Veilguard are much shorter than the one in Origins, and it's worth it. You get some goods. There's stuff that I missed in a first playthrough because we didn't read every single codex. We only read some of them, and it really there's stuff that I felt was missing in the game that in hindsight, like in a second playthrough, I'm realizing, oh wait, it was just the things I were looking for were in codexes. The references I was hoping for were in codexes that I wasn't reading. So read your codexes, kids. um, Back to Origins. Um, I regarding the secret ending, I doubt that they were really thinking that far ahead, but it's still very cool that they did try to connect a bunch of dots after the fact. On the way to Redcliffe, Wynn collapsed, told us her whole story about she should be dead right now, and I'm worried about her. She's a sweetie. I haven't used her in my party as much as I've been using Morrigan because I'm smooching Morrigan, but I do like her. I'm like, I'm a mage and Morrigan's a mage, so do you really want an Oops All Mages party? Not really. Every once in a while, if Morrigan's not going to like a thing but Wynn will, then I'll swap them. Um, but yeah, we should keep an eye on her because, like, I'm worried. Next up, I'm going to go to Denerim. Jenna TV said he had something for us, so thanks for helping him. And then I think I have a couple other side questies I can do while I'm in Denerim, and then I'm not sure. But that will be next time on the Year of the Dragon Age. Da, 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 da.